Gray, the number one trusted relationship expert, the author of Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. What many people don't know is that John Gray spent 9 years as a celibate monk and the personal assistant to the founder of Transcendental Meditation. During this time, he learned powerful meditation practices and techniques, which he has developed and refined for the last 50 years. He now brings us his resonance, wisdom, and energy every week on Wednesdays at 7 a.m. on the Soul Search Instagram Live, Facebook Live, and YouTube. Join us every Wednesday.
Well, good morning.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. And welcome, John. Welcome, everyone, to the weekly Radiant Mind Meditation with Dr. John Gray. As all of you know, Dr. John Gray is world famous author and number one trusted relationship coach in the world, but he is also a master meditator and very connected through years and years of practice. And now we get to work with him to build our own connection to the divine, connection to our higher selves, and connection to one another. So welcome, John, and thank you for being here with us today, and Happy New Year.
And thank you, Tangela, and Happy New Year to you, and Happy New Year to everybody. At the beginning of the year, seems to be that we're all excited about the year coming forward. And it's really, really, really nice to meditate together with a common goal, which is to make our dreams come true. Deep in our hearts, we all have our desires and our wants and our needs, and we're here to fulfill those needs. We're here to achieve those goals of what we want to accomplish, how we want to be. And our meditation provides a foundation for that. Yesterday, I did an interview and we talked about um, the two conflicting forces, it seems, the whole idea of connecting with our higher power, connecting with God, connecting with spirituality within us is a need that we have as human beings. If we don't fulfill that need for something more than us, then we have unrealistic expectations about the people in our life. We expect them to be more than they are, and we set ourselves up for disappointment. Um, so it's a need that we have as human beings to feel our humility, to feel that we depend on others, that uh, not separate from everyone, but there's a reason we're together. We're here to help others and to be helped. And it's through our relationships that we do that. And in our relationship with spirit, with God, with the divine, with our highest potential, we gain the ability to be self-sufficient. And self-sufficiency, when I was a monk for 9 years, was the whole goal. I wasn't depending on anybody for anything. And therefore I learned how to find my happiness from within. And when things would challenge me, there was no room or space to blame the outer world, but to look within at uh, the negative charge, for example. And when you feel that you're creating what you're feeling, as opposed to someone else creating what you're feeling, you're then free of a lot of victimness. So spirituality is there to free us from feeling victim, and that we are empowered to take responsibility for how we feel and how we interact. If someone is mean to us, it doesn't justify being mean back. That's the whole concept of forgiveness. And it's the whole concept of spirituality, which is that we have the support of a higher power to fulfill our inner needs to be happy. Well, that's just one need. As a monk, that's a very satisfying need. It's like a particular vitamin. Now, for me, for 9 years, that was my primary need that I was looking to be fulfilled. It's like a vitamin. Now, some people don't have that great of a need for that vitamin. Some people need more vitamin C in their life. Some people need more vitamin B in their life. We're not all the same. We have a need for friendship. Friendship is a very important need, where we have people who are not trying to change us, and we're happy to be with them, and they're happy to be with us. One of my favorite definitions of friendship, which I include in my definition of my marriage, which is to delight in the presence of someone without any need to change them, without any motivation, without any agenda to try to change them, but to allow them to be who they are. Uh, it just makes life lighter. So friendship is an important thing, and sometimes when couples are at war with each other, or upset with other, they can't feel that because they want their partner to change. Their partner's annoying them and bothering them, and they like something to shift. Well, that's normal. That's human. So what you have to have is other people who you can experience that part of you, which is not trying to say change somebody, because that's one of our needs, is to have somebody be that way to us, for us to be that way for them. So we have this sort of conflict between spiritual teachers who teach us that we have everything within ourselves. After all, kingdom of heaven is within, was one of the Christian messages. And we don't have to go out there looking for it. And you can take that to the nth degree of, I don't need money, I don't need anything, I can lead a simple life. And for some people, that's their journey. For other people, that's not their journey. So we want to be compassionate and kind to ourselves and give ourselves permission to need others. So there's this conflict of being self-sufficient, not needing anything. I have it all within myself. And then there's the whole idea of relationship where we need someone. And a way I've made sense of that is I clearly see over and over in people's relationships. And we'll get to our meditation soon, but this is sort of building up to it. Uh, is our neediness. And neediness is when we're demanding more from our partner than they're able to give it to us at that time. We're needing what's not available. We're needing more than our partners can give. And that can show up as uh, being hurt. I think we've leaned too far into the relationship world of encouraging people to acknowledge I feel hurt when. It's become kind of a mantra. Well, that hurts me, or I feel hurt. And that comes from a place of neediness. It comes from an emotion of feeling hurt, injured, which is activating the deepest level of our unconscious mind, our childlike part of us. And we never want to shut down the childlike part of us, but we don't want to be children. We want to be like children, and that we can feel those emotions and deal with them appropriately. But we don't want to throw our unhappiness and blame it on someone else, although we want to acknowledge what feelings are there. So a neediness is when we're expecting more from others than they can give at that time, and projecting things onto that person, like, you don't love me, you don't like me, and maybe in that moment they don't, but at another times they do. uh, we often feel left out. Big one of our human needs for friendship is belonging, as we need to feel a sense of belonging with people of like minds and so forth. uh, that's a need that we have. And when we feel left out of others, then once again, if we don't have friends and people that we connect with on a friendship level, on a community level, what happens is we expect our partners to always be inclusive of us, as opposed to they have to have their separate time. And an example of this was one man who shared with me his girlfriend in Brazil, and he was a German man, and wonderful, both wonderful people, but they were just so in love, so attached, getting such an ecstatic thing through their loving physical relationship, that when he wanted to go fishing, uh, she said, "Well, you're going to go fishing. That hurts." He said, "Why does that hurt?" "Because, you don't want to be with me." And of course, he said, I do love being with you, but I also have other things I need and love to do, and so forth. And her feeling, if she just looked at her emotion and didn't have any sort of logical reason associated with it, because she was so much into the emotion, she she says, "Well, when you go, it hurts." And then a very sweet message, but a needy message. "Do you want to hurt me? Is that what you want to do?" And that's controlling. So when you need from others more than they can provide or is reasonable or so forth, then those people feel controlled. And you don't want your partner to feel controlled, but you do want to let your requests be heard. So it's always that balance of, I can be happy without you, and I'm happier with you. And that's the way I've made sense of it all, which is never look to your partner to make you happy. Our spiritual connection, our friendships, our good exercise, our diet, so many things we have power over, uh, we have control over, that can make us happy. And then what we since don't have so much control over is how to become happier. So I left my years as a monk very happy and fulfilled, realizing that there were other things that I wanted and needed in order to be happier. And what those things were, one of them was physical intimacy, sex, relationship, love, making money, contributing to the world, as opposed to contributing in an indirect way. We were taught that if we're meditating and sending good vibes out into the world, that we're helping the world. And there's a truth to that. But even more help for some people would be to help the world by finding forgiveness in your own family and loving the people around you and creating a life that makes you happier. But always when you're in the place of negativity, taking responsibility for exploring inside the unhappy feelings and giving ourselves the love so we can come back to being happy. And from that place of happy, we look to our partners and we need in our partners particular kinds of support to become happier. But it's a delicate thing. It's like when you're needing and depending on your partner for something and they don't do it, uh, it's an unfulfilled expectation, and you feel hurt or disappointed or excluded or judged or criticized. And so, what you want to do is be able to shift back to, okay, now let myself be happy, and then I can become more vulnerable and depend on someone else for their happiness. So, these are some thoughts of why meditation is so good. Because in my marriage with Bonnie, for example, and even today, when things bother me, I always have a place to go to find my home, my center, my connection, my trust, my faith that everything's going to be okay. This is not such a big deal. Let me look at it from another point of view. Let me find forgiveness. Let me come back to the part of me that's loving and accepting and compassionate. So many places to come back to within ourselves. So this is a little presentation on neediness versus needing others. We never want to give up our awareness that we need others. That's the foundation of relationship. My relationship to food is I need food, but do I need too much food? If I eat too much food, then I will feel bloated and unhappy. And uh, if I get out of balance, which I'm not connecting with my own inner source of happiness, then I'll look to stimulants like sugar, and for some people they'll look to drugs to feel high, rather than look within yourself to experience that groundedness and who you are and the happiness and peace. Then you find the balance. So today we're going to do our meditation to go within and find that source of happiness within. And part of our happiness within comes from listening to what we're feeling in a very positive context. And particularly at the beginning of the year, my wish is for everyone that this be the best year ever, that you grow and experience greater abundance in your life, more love in your life, that your wishes and needs be fulfilled. And a beautiful belief is that if it's truly coming from an open heart, the desires that come through you, that come from you, the support is there in the world. It doesn't always instantaneously show up, but what shows up is the next step, the next opportunity to get to that place, to help heal some of the first of all, to fulfill our needs, but also to have us look at and see some of our own reactivity that is getting in the way of receiving what we deserve and need. So we're going to begin our meditation now, and um, we begin. It's a simple process. We call upon the support of the divine, that which is beyond our limitations, the consciousness that is always there supporting us, loving us. We can call that angels, we can call that divine, we call that higher power, whatever you want to call it. I call it God. We're going to use the frequency as pulling in that higher consciousness. We're going to use a frequency, a grounded frequency. And I think last week we used my golden ball here, and we're going to use that again. Is using this ball, and in our visualization for all of you is to imagine 40 balls of gold. Gold is always so pure, it never tarnishes, it sustains itself, it radiates. It's a beautiful frequency. So we're going to imagine that at a certain point and let ourselves resonate in that feeling of gold. And I'll have this gold right here as well that I will be resonating with right in front of me. And we can begin. So the whole idea is to be aware of our palms and our fingertips. We put our hands up into the air, closed eyes, and just with our eyes closed, relaxed, hands in the air, let's begin calling upon the divine to bless us this year, to bless us now, open our hearts to receive the blessings that we all deserve, that we're here in this world to experience. So we call upon that. This is called invocation. It's, dear God, our hearts are open to you. Please come. Dear God, our hearts are open to you. Please come. Dear God, our hearts are open to you. Please come. Dear God, our hearts are open to you. Please come. So hands in the air, becoming aware of a little tingling starting to happen in the fingertips, which will grow stronger and stronger. And awareness of the palms of the hand. Dear God, our hearts are open to you. Please come. So we extend the movements. This little prayer we anchor into the body. Dear God, our hearts are open to you. Our arms out. Dear God, our hearts are open to you. Please come. And then our hands to the shoulders. Dear God, our hearts are open to you. Please come. And with that beginning of the invocation, the invitation, we're inviting the divine, which is always present, but we're inviting it into our awareness, connecting with that which we're one with. We join with that. We invite that into our heart, feeling part of us. Slowly bring your hands together, not touching. But as you move slowly, your consciousness shifts. Normally, we're going so fast. Now we're slowing it down with the movements of the hands, slowly coming together, slowly coming together. Dear God, our hearts are open to you. Please come. And the intention is to fill us with your love and your light. Bless us this year. And as we continue doing this, move the hands slowly apart, slowly apart. You might peek into the screen just to see the movement that I'm doing. It's so slow. And now coming closer together, you begin to notice the space between your hands, the tingling of the fingertips of the palms. And it starts to feel a little sticky, like it's taffy. You can pull on it. You can then palpate it, which is just gently push in and gently pull apart. So you just have an awareness of the space. That's my January allergy after all the rains. And feel the energy. This is awakening of the channels in your hands. The energy beginning to flow through the channels as you become aware of it. It's always flowing, but when you're aware of it, it flows more freely and fully. Our intention here is we're palpating that space between our hands, associating that with our intention as we're feeling this energy. Bless this year, bless everyone in this meditation, bless everyone in our family, and bless everyone around us. Bless this world. May this be a beautiful year where all can learn their lessons, grow together, and experience greater fulfillment. Dear God, our hearts are open to you. Please come. Fill us with your love. Fill us with your light. Bless us and bless our family. Help us to guide us in our journey. As you call upon the divine, listen in your heart what it is that you're asking. What help are you asking for? What support are you asking for? Maybe there's some support you need in your life. What are you wanting? How are you wanting to help others? Help us to help others, to bless us so we can bless others. Let us be a channel of your light and love. Let us be an inspiration to others. Or help us to forgive and let go. Help us to love ourselves. Ask for the help, the motivation to be the best self we can be. So that's setting our intention and now feeling more in your heart what you're wanting, needing help and support. Feeling energy in your fingertips and your palms as you connect more with your desires and your needs. And as we're connecting with our intention of this meditation to open the door for more abundance to come into our life, and support to come into our life, and guidance to come into our life, we're going to use a frequency. The frequency is going to be using this gold ball with diamonds and rubies. Just think about that for a moment. You can think about for yourself being surrounded by bars of gold, real beautiful gold energy. Using this gold frequency, fill us with your love and light. Using this beautiful gold, pure, untarnished, radiant. Using this gold frequency, we ask that you send your loving angels, your energy, your blessings, your support, helping us to feel that, be aware of that, call that in. Using the gold, fill us with your love, fill us with goodness, fill us with blessings. So this is intentional meditation, and it's also flow state. Yes, just feel the energy in your palms and your fingertips, using this frequency of the gold. So, dear God, our hearts are open to you. Please come, fill us with your love and light, and bless us this year. Using this gold, fill us with your love and light right now. So, when we do right now, our hands are out making the offering, and then we bring our hands around and bring down. It's a symbol of I let go. I don't have to do it. I'm allowing you to do for me. Effortless flow right now. Using this gold frequency, send your angels of love and light to bless us. Bless everyone in this group as we're meditating together. Using this gold right now by your angels of love and light, fill us with healing. Bless our lives. Cleanse our spirit. Purify. Right now, automatically using this gold frequency. Radiate golden light around us, blessing our life, blessing this year, setting us in the right direction of love and goodness and motivation. Feeling open to being guided, that life is always for us, not against us. And then we open our hands and let them rest open, palms up, with gratitude. Thank you. Because if you felt your prayer is being responded to, always you ask and you feel the energy shift. You say, thank you. And acknowledge that with words in our mind and our heart. Thank you, God, by your healing angels using this gold frequency. We're receiving your blessings. And as we receive the blessings, let's just rest here for a moment, being aware of our fingertips and our palm, having set our intention. Become aware of the breath and breathe in blessings. And exhale anything that's holding you back. Breathing in love and support. And exhaling anything that's holding you back. Breathe in love and support. And exhale anything that's holding you back. And exhale. Using this gold frequency, golden light, fill us with your love as we breathe in and as we breathe out. Imagine a stack of 40 bars of gold around you. Abundance, fulfillment, freedom. And let that feeling, the energy grow as your hands begin to tingle more, or you begin to notice a sensation in your palms. Let your hands be filled with golden light. Imagine as you're breathing in that you're also breathing in energy through your fingertips like straws. On the exhale, imagine sending energy out. Inhale, pulling energy in through your fingertips. And exhaling, sending old energy out, stale energy. Reflect on what you want to let go of in your life, any fears, any frustrations, any disappointments, any hurt feelings. Just notice what you want to let go of this year. Breathing in love and light. And exhaling a darkness through your fingertips. Let it just go out. A feeling of letting go, releasing on the exhale as the energy flows out. So the image of the golden bars is just to make it more real, of energy flowing in and energy going out into the bars as I send energy out into this golden ball. This energy of the golden ball, which is separate from me, as I'm sending energy to it and then drawing positive energy through it. Sending negative energy out to the golden bar and then drawing it back in, positive, pure, refreshing energy. Old energy going out, stale energy, and bringing in fresh new energy for the new year. Just have a sense of good flowing in, blocks, negativity flowing out. For some, you can imagine beautiful golden light coming in through your fingertips, and then a cloud of darkness flowing out. Just as we breathe in oxygen, we breathe out carbon dioxide, which is fuel for the plants, fuel for the planets. When we let go of our negativity, sending it out, we're not hurting. It's like a mother listening to a child cry, hearing the painful feelings. Mother's love increases, absorbing that negativity. Let Mother Nature, through this pure element of gold, draw out the negativity. And then we call back in through the gold, the positive frequency of love, peace, ease, comfort. And take away the turbulence. Just take a moment to reflect on this new year coming to you, what it is that you're wanting. Listen inside your heart. What are you wanting as we're talking to God? God's angels are here to serve us as we serve God. What are you wanting? What else are you wanting? Feel your desires to be healthy and what that might look like. What do you want to do in order to be healthier? This is a time of New Year's resolutions. So it's appropriate just to take some time to just explore what you're wanting in order to feel healthier. When it comes to your success in life, your material abundance, what is it that you're wanting? What are you wanting to have? What are you wanting to do? Imagine now you're talking to God, the universal power, almighty power. What is it you're wanting? And as you're feeling that desire, you're drawing energy in through your fingertips, golden white light into your palms, and feeling in your heart a golden white light of what you're wanting. In terms of recreation and fun, what is it that you're wanting? As you're wanting more, imagine it coming to you when you breathe in. Each breath drawing closer to you, what you're wanting, a clear awareness of what you're wanting, a knowing of what you're wanting, a belief, I can have that, I can have that, I can do that. And feel the positive energy flowing in. And as you're reflecting on what your wants and your wishes and needs are, reflect inside your body if there's any tension or stress, any negative emotions. Just check into any fears and say, God, take those fears away to open the door for me to receive your blessings. Imagine energy just flowing out, old energy, hold you back. Help me to let go and move forward. Bring me opportunities to achieve, to have what I want. Feel your desire to be a blessing in this world. So feeling the energy in your palms and your fingertips, pulling in positive golden white light, let it now move up to your elbows. And we'll do a body scan, bringing this light, this little support, divine energy from your elbows to your shoulders, from your shoulders to your chest. Let this be like a golden armor protecting you from negativity and radiating light. Protecting your heart, holding your desire, not letting any negativity defeat you. You feel this golden breastplate protecting you as you radiate light outwards. Feeling the energy flowing from your fingertips to your palms, to your elbows, to your shoulders, to your chest, and now to the belly, filling your body whole with love and light, golden light. And let that light flow down to your knees, into your ankles, and the soles of your feet. Let it flow up your legs to the base of the spine and slowly move up the spine from the base a few inches, another few inches, another 6 inches. Energy flowing up the spine, the heart, all the way up to the neck, the back of the head. And this is where it gets brighter. The consciousness awareness becomes brighter, golden white light, filling the back of your head, expanding, moving to your forehead, going through the center of your brain where the pineal gland is. The light going from the right ear to the right ear to the left ear, connecting into the center of the brain, going to the top of the head, and coming back down to the throat. From the center of the brain, energy flowing up and down, right and left, back of the brain and forward. And a big circle surrounding that. The whole brain, like a halo around your head. All the time, calling this golden white light, blessing us and using the gold to take out any negativity, to neutralize any negativity, to cleanse the aura, the field around our body. Let that energy flow from the top of the head to the forehead to the throat. To the heart, flowing down to the belly, to the base of the spine. And from there, from the base of the spine, allow your awareness to draw the energy all the way up again to the top of the head. And then down to the base of the spine. Up and down. As the energy goes up, call upon God's angels and God. Take away all the negativity. Help us to forgive. Help us to let go. Help us to start fresh. As if you're sending the energy up to the divine. And in return, feel God's blessings pouring down over you. So you're sending out and up and receiving down. So you have a circle of energy flowing from the base of the spine to the top of the head and back to the base of the spine. And now as the energy is flowing, imagine one of the things that you're wanting and see yourself having it. Imagine yourself having it. What is your wanting? See it happening. Feel the gratitude for the opportunity to have that happen. Just continue imagining it happening as your whole body becomes filled with more light. You just feel lightness and light, golden white light as you imagine what you're wanting happening right now. Step into that imagination. Go into the future, see it happening, be in that space, and feel grateful, feel thankful. Thank you for hearing my prayer. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for helping me to believe, to have faith. Thank you for sending me your angels of support. See yourself having what you want. And then in that place, imagine how you would feel, how you will feel, with a wave of gratitude, another wave of happiness. What makes you happy in that scene that you've created for yourself this year? How do your relationships look? How's your relationship to your friends and family? How is your life different? How does it make you feel? What's making you feel happy? Happier from within and from without. And give yourself permission to feel confidence. I can and I am. And as your vision becomes more real, feel, yes, I deserve this. I can have this. And once again, feel the gratitude. What's happening in your vision? What are you grateful for? Feel the emotion. That's what draws it into you. Your heart open to receive God's blessings, supporting you, achieving and having what you're here for, being the person that you are, finding more of who you are, unfolding your potential. As we begin to bring this meditation at the beginning of the new year to a close, in that place of feeling, having what you want and need, and feeling the light filling your body, affirm how it makes you feel. Just feel the part inside of you. I am loved. I'm here in this world for a reason. I'm doing what I'm here to do. I am blessed. I'm grateful. I'm happy. I feel at peace. I feel ease and flow. I feel comfort. And in any of those phrases that touched you deeply, let that be your affirmation for a few minutes now in your heart, repeating it inside. Just soaking into that, merging into that. at ease and comfortable in all situations throughout the day and throughout the night. I'm here in this world for a reason. I have what I need. I am lovable. I am worthy. And now come back to awareness of your breathing. Breathing in through your fingertips, filling your whole body with golden white light with your affirmation. Exhaling this time, blessings to the world. May others achieve their goals, have what they want. Breathing in through your fingertips, then energy go to your heart, and then sending it out, sending love and blessings to the people you love. Your positive wishes for them. Feel the energy flowing out from your heart to bless others. May this be your best year as well. Let this be a happy new year for all. Think about the people you love and send them your love right now, as if you could send it from the light in your heart, through your arms, out through your palms and your fingertips. Let that energy flow through you. May they have confidence, faith. May they have joy and happiness. May they have healing, health. Feel your good wishes for others and feel grateful to be in the world at this time to be of service and bless the world. For you are needed in this world, and you will always have what you need. You're not alone. So let's conclude this meditation now. Bring your hands back to a prayer position, rubbing our hands together, feeling some warmth, feeling grateful for the God, grateful for the gold frequency, grateful to the angels, energy, life force flowing through us, grateful for the people in your life. And put your hands over your eyes, over your forehead, just feel the warmth. Maybe in your forehead you notice a beautiful blue light. In the darkness, the light flows in. You're surrounded by golden white light. And when you're ready, open your eyes and feel peace and enthusiasm to share yourself in the new year and to receive the blessings that you deserve. That's our meditation for today. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you all for joining us on our group meditation. It's always a pleasure to join together, and many people will hear this in the reruns, and you still get to join in the group consciousness, because as the energy flows, we're flowing from the quantum state, which is beyond time and space. We all can be one in that place, one in our awareness. And this be a new year to take the next step in fulfilling our purpose in this world. So Tangela, you can come in if you want to make any announcements. People can say Happy New Year to others from around the world who listen in, feel that sense of connection to the world, that we're here on a journey together. one of my announcements is always, if you need help in your relationships, you want to be inspired, answer your questions on relationships. We have so many beautiful blogs, beautifully videotaped and so forth, that are free at marsvenus.com. At on the top of the page, there's classes that we have. There's a free course right on the home page, right there. And as an introduction to Mars Venus principles, a good review for some of you who've read my books. There's a class which is very, very popular. It's the most popular, which is done by Lauren. I helped edit it, and it's called Understanding Men, helping women to understand the men in your life. Much easier to feel the love in your heart when you're correctly interpreting where your partner is coming from and how to bring out the best in them. We also have a course in there on how to bring out the best in your partner. We also have a course on secrets of great sex. These are 6-week courses. They're very fun. We had a lot of fun making them as well. So that's available there. Always my New Year's wish is that anybody who has ups and downs and stresses, that you try out the Elemental Oratates. It's my supplement product that I highly recommend. I formulated it along with some scientists. I've been promoting it for over 20 years. I take it myself. I do a lot of things, but that's what I do the most. I think we all need a little extra support because our food today is a bit deficient in nutrients. And it has this product. You can learn about it by just going to the top of the page at marsvenus.com and clicking on man or woman. There's one for men, one for women. And it takes you to Amazon, where there's several pages explaining the details of why this is such a unique product, uh, and can be very helpful. You notice it right away if you have ups and downs. If you don't have ups and downs, you won't notice much because you're already balanced, but it will support that balance. But on another level, it has been proven to regenerate brain cells. You put them in a petri dish, they'll multiply with these ingredients. So that's something at the very top of the page at marsvenus.com. And then at the very bottom of the page, there's a place that says contact us. And um, you get information and so forth, but also you can leave your email and your phone, or even better, your phone number. And one of our coaches can call you and provide free coaching on how you can be healthier in the new year. There's some products that I use. I highly recommend, but you have to use them in a specific way. Um, as energy levels start going down for a lot of people, it's just happening. One of the reasons, particularly as we get older, we lose muscle mass. And if you amp up the amount of protein in a form that's easily digestible, very efficient in digesting the protein, you actually build muscle and lose fat just by amping up the amount of protein that you're eating. Um, I discovered this formula when I was 25 years ago, when I had early stage Parkinson's when I turned 50, and around that time. And I found that if I could find a form, I got an actual $10,000 a week of getting these IV drips of amino acids restored my brain function. Well, that's what protein has in it, is amino acids. It's just that we have to be able to extract those amino acids. And if you're stressed, you can't extract them. And even if you are feeling really good and positive and you eat proteins, you're only getting about 30% of the amino acids, 10 to 30%, depending on what you're eating. Well, if you take the high quality protein, it's from cow's milk, uh, unheated at high temperatures, and in a grass-fed cow, and very pure, high-quality protein, and you mix it with certain enzymes that will digest those proteins efficiently. You put it in hot, warm water, 100-degree water. You put the scoops of protein into that and let it sit for 40, shake it up and let it sit for 45 minutes. It cooks itself. And the enzymes digest it for you much more efficiently than your stomach can do, and it will release 90 to 95% of the amino acids get released rather than just 20 or 30%. So you're getting a boost of amino acids. So rather than doing a $10,000 IV drip of getting the pre-digested amino acids synthesized in the laboratory, you're having Mother Nature do it. You've got natural enzymes, you've got the natural dairy, you let it sit. And it's not like you have to do that every time, but I suggest in the beginning that you to get the full benefit of this, you get these pre-digested proteins. It's just a blessing. So if you go to the bottom of the page at marsvenus.com and you see contact us, then you can leave your um, email or phone number and we'll call you and set up a time to guide you through this process and you get that support. So it's something we offer to you, and I think it can help people. I've been doing it now for 25 years. It keeps me healthy, keeps me um, energized to a great extent, and it helped my brain tremendously. Um, and I wrote a whole book about that. It was called the Mars and Venus Diet and Exercise Solution, which meant that you don't have to diet so much or exercise so much. That's what implied in the title. If you learn how to balance your brain chemistry with amino acids. So, and of course, those come from proteins. So Tangela has needed to leave during the meditation, so she's not here to say goodbye to everybody. So if you want to know when our next Soul Search meetings are, please go online, check out Soul Search, and you can tell your friends about these meditations, and they can just